Welcome to Let's Play number 6, Kirby Super Star, the game that first appeared on the SNES and later had a remake on the Nintendo DS. You can see right here is a 100% complete file that I practiced on. Here was a previous recording that I'm probably going to go over right now, but let's start this game. I really love the Kirby games a lot, and so I just really wanted to cover this game to show a narrated version, because I've seen some that are just actual gameplay and don't kind of explain the behind the scenes of Kirby. But first, here is the main screen of the entire game, the corkboard. First, you will have 4 main games. Kirby Super Star is made up of sub-games that you'll have to play, and you'll have to play all of them in order for a 100% run. Do everything that's asked of you in the games if you want a 100% run, and I'll show what that means later. Down here we have Megaton Punch and Samurai Kirby, which are just mini games which aren't required for the 100% run. And first we're going to start off here with Spring Breeze. Spring Breeze is the first one here. It's the first game, the easiest level here. Spring Breeze is actually a remake of the original Kirby's game, Kirby's Dream Land, with just like some enhancements, and will basically use all the Kirby Superstar enhancements, such as blocking and swimming underwater and just other things like that, but I'll get into that. So let's play the first one, Spring Breeze, and let's begin this. And if you press the X button, you will get a short little story. And for these purposes of this game, I want to just show that, you know, as if this was our first time playing, because there are just slight differences since this is a remake on the Wii Virtual Console, and you'll be using the GameCube controller, or you could use the Wii controller, not the actual Wii controller, but I forgot what the other one, the classic controller. But I'll just quickly show this. Welcome to the beginner show. For all you first-time players, here's how we play. This is what the old original SNES controller used to look like. Not used to look like, it's what it looked like. It's what I used to play when I first had this game on the SNES. And that's the controller we used. Instead of using the control pad, you'll be using the joystick on basically the GameCube controller, but I think you'll be using the control pad on the classic controller. And now how to jump, you'll be pressing the B button, and then you'll just basically go like this. And then it'll explain what food is, which is just something that restores health, and then fly up and get it. So to do this, when you jump up in the air, press B, and you'll be able to float. This is a classic ability that Kirby has in all Kirby games. And then this is basically just basic, you know, everything. Anytime you bump into an enemy, you're going to get hurt. It's facts of life of a video game. So what Kirby does is he has the special inhale ability, which will basically let him inhale enemies, which can give him abilities, which I will explain later. And some that don't offer abilities, you can just toss back. Just like this. Just by pressing the Y button, Y to swallow, and Y to toss back. And if you want to hit a target in the air, just jump and press Y quickly, and you hit it. You'll be fine as long as you remember these things you practiced, and I'll go over other things, other buttons, as we go in the game. And I'll head on this warp star and continue. Welcome to Stage 1. This is Green Green's the first level of Spring Breeze, and if you swallow this enemy, you will get the Beam ability. Copy abilities are something that are in every single Kirby game. Well, not all of them. That'll save that. Not all of the games, but something that's different in this game as opposed to Kirby's Dream Land is that if you see, Kirby's got a special look on the way that he looks in this form with this ability, and if you press the start button, you'll be able to see all the different button combinations on this ability. Now, one of my favorite ones with this one is a charge attack and releasing like that. And if you enter here, they give you a maximum tomato, which increases your health completely full. I don't know why they give it to you right off the bat, but they do. And that was the first half. And let's fight this warp star. And right away, we have our first mini-boss battle. This is Poppy Bros Sr. He will basically, let's get out of his way here, throw bombs at you, sometimes 3 at a time, and then he will charge like that at you. He's very simple to fight. He's not difficult at all. And then if you press the A button, you get to have helpers. This was the first Kirby game to introduce helpers to the game. If you press the A button, you will have helpers, enemies turned obviously into helpers. I will not be using them for the purposes of this walkthrough, but there are some instances where you will have to use them even with the AI. Now let's just... This is right here in case you need some health. Ow, I just got hit. Ow. Okay, let's not get hit so much already in here. Here's another Waddle Doo. These enemies right there are called Waddle Doos. You're aiming the wrong way. Ah! Don't hurt me anymore. Stop hurting me. I can't believe that I'm already about to, you know, whatever. Anyway, here's a 1-up. And let's go in this area right here and just pick up this apple. I believe that was an apple. And then once you enter here, guess what? Our first boss fight already. This is Wispy Woods, a very classic enemy in the Kirby series. If you do not have an ability, don't worry, because you can inhale those apples and toss them back at Wispy Woods. Just be careful with those puffs of wind. But other than that, that was the battle against Wispy Woods. That was the first level, and we're not going to end this video here. We're going to watch a little dance of Kirby. And begin the second stage, Float Islands. Let's destroy this enemy right there. A unique feature of, well, it's not unique, but when you're underwater, you now get to basically press the Y button to kind of like punch the air, punch the water. That was something that was introduced in this game. That was left out in, not left out, but it wasn't in Kirby's Dream Land. You couldn't do that while you were underwater. I don't know why I grabbed those. No! Die. Let's go here. And over here is a secret door with a 1-up on the bottom, and just watch out for those coconuts. Just wait till they go away. Pick up a 1-up. That's our second 1-up already. Let's just do that. Now here is another ability. I forgot to explain it. This one right here that we have is the bomb ability. This is another one of my favorites. Ow. The ice ability, which you can get from chilies, little kind of snowman kind of people. Oh. this one, right here. This is another one of my favorite enemies, abilities that we can get here. You can get the fire ability, which is just like the equivalent of the ice ability. Right here, these are invincibility lollipops. They will basically, you can destroy any enemy with them. But I will not be using that because I don't want a cheap way to win this next, this upcoming battle. Because there's a boss battle right here. This is Mr. Frosty. He's kind of like a, I believe it's like a walrus or something. Just watch out because he will throw these ice blocks at you. And then that's basically it. If you swallow him, you can get the ice ability. But nothing to really worry about. You can swallow, you can inhale those ice blocks and toss them back. Basically, for something. This right here is the crash ability, which will take up the entire screen and it will destroy every single enemy. But now I want that enemy back. Okay, I guess we'll use the cutter ability. I really wanted to show off that other one, but here's a boss battle, our second one already, against Lo and La. Yeah, that's really their names. They're very easy to fight. There's one down. And then right here... Oh, crap. Come on. You have like one hit left. There we go. And on the next, I think that's where we'll actually end this off, because I don't want to finish off Spring Breeze in one episode, even though we can. But I'm looking at already like about 10 minutes for this episode. So on the next Kirby Super Star, we'll take on the last two stages, yes, the last two stages of Spring Breeze. See you then.